Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Speaker Series Spotlight. I am your host, Brad Critchfield, and with me today we have Ed Scott, General Manager at Mimi's Cafe. Ed, thank you for sitting down with me.
Well, thank you for having me.
So you've been General Manager for about a year now.
Yes, I have.
So tell me, what is it about Mimi's Cafe that makes it such a great place here in Lakewood?
It's the food. It's French-American. Very good food. Right now we're in the middle of changing our food, adding more stuff to it. Also, it's the guests. The people have been coming here for 40 years. They're the reason why Mimi's has been where we've been, because they come all the time. And I've learned to make friends with them. And my staff has. And they come in for certain servers. They come in, hey, I want to come see Jose, because they take care of me. So we want to make like a family restaurant. We want people to come in and feel welcome at all times. I tell my staff, I'm not worried about your money. I just want you to give good service to my guests, and that's it.
Awesome. So there's a little bit to unpack there. So let's start with the food. So you said you're adding some new food?
And some items, yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about that, or is that a secret?
That's kind of we're doing a rollout right now. Four stores are testing it. It's going to make the menu a little bit smaller, but I think we're looking to get the food out faster.
Okay.
It's one of those things where we make everything from scratch, and we're in a time where people are kind of in a hurry.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make it more prepared and faster to come out for the guests.
What's your favorite thing to eat at Mimi's?
Oh, wow. That's a tough one. The French pot roast.
The French pot roast?
The French pot roast. It's pot roast, carrots, pearl onions, and a shallot sauce on top of mashed potatoes.
And is that your most popular dish?
Well, our most popular dish is the chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles?
Chicken and waffles and
good old chicken and waffles. Classic.
And stuffed French toast with blueberries, strawberries on top.
Are you a chicken and waffles guy?
No,
I can't do it. I mean, my wife loves chicken and waffles, just like that savory sweet thing. I haven't. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I need to come by and try it again.
You can try it. I'm not into it either. I'm traditional pancake French toast type of guy.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah,
it's quite simple. It's
more of like an eggs. Do you have eggs Benedict?
Oh yes, we have eggs Benedict, Florentine, hash. Ooh. We have a hash Benny, which is amazing if you like corned beef and hash.
Yeah,
we make it from scratch, so it's amazing.
Awesome. I should have ate before this podcast.
You should have told me more about some food. I was literally at the cafe a second ago.
Well, I might have to swing by after because I'm starving all of a sudden.
Well, just say Ed sent you, and we'll take care of you.
Nice. So tell us a little bit about you. One thing we like to do in this spotlight is yes, there's there's a lot of restaurants in Lakewood, but we like to get to know the people behind the restaurant, the people that are there, the people that are kind of driving the ship. So Can you tell us just a little bit about Ed?
Yeah, sure. My name's Ed Scott. I literally was a server for Mimi's Cafe. I started as a server. I was a server probably about 6 months. Then I wanted to become a shift lead, which is a manager, but a server at the same time. Then my wife got pregnant with twins.
Oh, nice.
So then we were just like, I did the shift leading, and I realized, I love this.
Yeah.
It's a different beast. It was a challenging, but because I've been serving for 18 years, and I just want something different, a new challenge.
Yeah.
And to me, once I became a manager, it's perfect because it's different. Because when you're a server, that table that is mad at you changes once the manager comes to the table.
Right.
So this is more like, this is easier because it's easy for me to solve the problem versus when you're a server, they don't want to hear you solve the problem. They just want you to get the food.
Right.
So, that's I've been doing this forever.
Yeah, no, I was a server for a while. Probably not the best server in the world, but it can be a stressful job. I believe that everybody should have like a mandatory customer service job. Like after school, they have like mandatory military service. You have to do at least 2 years serving tables because you learn a lot about.
It's multitasking. You learn to multitask.
I still have server nightmares, and I know I'm not the only one. You have that nightmare where you wake up in the middle of the night and you just got sat 10 tables, and they're all parties of 4 or 5, and no one's got their drinks yet.
I've had that dream.
It's terrible.
The dream is different restaurants. I've worked at all concepts of one dream, so I feel like I'm on a barn.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get into certain sections. I remember working at each restaurant, and I'm like, why am I falling behind? I literally had a dream the other day, Saturday. I jumped out of bed. I'm like, oh crap, I'm late for work. And my wife's like, Ed, why are you late for work? I'm like, it's inventory. I gotta be at work. It's 5 a.m. I'm supposed to be there at 4 a.m. And my wife's like, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
I was like, Oh,
See, that's the thing, man. And like if I'm ever out, and I don't have many friends that do this, but I know that there's been at least once or twice where somebody's like not tipping properly.
Yeah.
And if you've been a server, like you're more than likely you're gonna tip properly or even more because you know it's not as easy as just bringing food to the table and back. There's a lot of stress that goes into that, and it will haunt you till the end of your days.
I think what it is with my staff, I tell them, communicate with the table.
Right.
Let them know the kitchen's a little bit behind.
Right,
Offer them
right.
a soup, salad, muffin, toast.
Right.
I don't mind paying for that because the guest knows that we're behind.
And that's the thing. That's where the leadership comes in. Like, you give your servers enough leeway to kind of make the experience better for the guest. Where in another universe, the manager might get mad when you, why didn't you charge them for that salad?
Yeah.
Why didn't you? And then all of a sudden, the quality of service just goes down. So
I think when I got trained, Marina was my boss at the time. She says no guest leaves unhappy.
Right.
So my philosophy is no guest leaves unhappy. Do what I can before they get to that front door. And sometimes I can't control it. Sometimes I can't give the best service.
Right.
I beat myself up on my worst critic.
Right.
But I think my staff knows that. They understand like I care that much because you can have managers that are just there. They're just there for the money, and they'll do whatever to make the restaurant suffer. I don't want anyone to suffer. I want to make it nice, run it right.
Yeah. And there's a sweet spot, right? Because I had managers back when I was a server, where they jumped too fast to just, I'm just going to pay for your bill, like without really listening to the customer. And sometimes that's not what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you're going to get those people. I think it's just kind of part of it. But a lot of times it's not they're just looking for a handout, but they just want to know that you give.
Yeah, and I get
a
that sometimes.
hoot.
And sometimes I try to take care of that bill still. I'm like, we
Right.
don't want the free food. I'm like, I know, but we didn't execute it the way you wanted it.
Right.
I'm not going to make you pay for something you don't like, you didn't enjoy.
Right.
I appreciate the feedback, but I want to take care of you because that's what I want to do.
Right.
And sometimes you get in those little arguments with the older people because they're very prideful. They have no problem paying for it. I'm like, no, it's just, I want to take care of you. I want you to come back and ask for me so we make sure it's right.
Right.
So this is all an introduction. My staff's really good. I have Maria, she's my sales manager. I have Jesse as my service manager, and he's basically in charge of the staff.
Yeah.
And get on them on mystery shop surveys. So I have a good staff. Very good staff right now.
And what's happening in Mimi's
Well,
today?
if you go to Mimi's, if you go on Groupon or go paint night, we do have paint night twice a week.
So that's like where you go and you
Yeah, they do
actually,
paint night.
Okay.
What they'll do is you go on Groupon or paint night, you get your ticket, you come in. They have the room, one of the rooms, depending if I have a party or not.
So you have party rooms, like banquet rooms? Okay.
Well, no, we have the winery. That's our room, but sometimes I'll have to move it to the bistro room.
Okay.
But basically, I have an appetizer menu, and it's appetizers, drinks, and you paint. And that's what
Sounds
people like.
good.
I mean, people
It's easy.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So when is that?
I normally have those on Thursdays and Sundays.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to Mimi's, but I believe you guys have a really good onion soup.
Oh, French onion. We just changed it
Right.
back. We had the Sam Adams French onion. Well, I guess I didn't care for it because it had that Sam Adams taste to it.
Yeah, it had like a kind of a.
So now we have
it's like
we have our old French onion, which
Okay.
now is amazing.
Okay.
We make our croutons from scratch now. Before we had someone else do it, so now we do it ourselves.
Okay, I think I might have to change my order to that today.
Just let me know. Just call right now and I'll bring it
Yeah,
over.
yeah. Well, anything else you want to add as far as what's going on or why people in Lakewood need to come either to Mimi's for the first time or come back if they haven't been in a while?
Oh, come to Mimi's Cafe. Right now we're doing a special for Mother's Day, $18.99, 3-course meal.
Okay.
But we have a set menu for breakfast and lunch. And we do brunch on Sundays. We have $5 mimosas.
Nice.
On the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We serve it all day. And that's it. Come by and say hi.
Is Mother's Day coming up soon?
Mother's Day is in 2 weeks.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Make
Cool.
your reservations. We're taking them.
Ed, thank you so much for joining us over
problem.
here at the Chamber of Commerce Speaker Series Spotlight. And I think we're having our one of our next board meetings at.
I hope so. I want to make it big. I want to be one of the fun ones here. So
Yeah, no,
I might have the mimosas when you guys walk in.
we're going to hold you to that. Guys, thank you for joining us for this week's episode of the Speaker Series Spotlight. Again, I am Brad Critchfield, and we will see you guys next week. Take care.